Good morning everyone, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for tuning in today for another video. So I've been wanting to do vlogmas. So today is Saturday the 17th of December and I'm just getting ready to go to work. I have on the agenda for today a model coming in for a men's facial, and then I have a client coming in for laser hair removal. So let's get ready. I typically don't work on the weekends, but as a new business owner, sometimes sacrifices must be made to get the coin. So I went out with my friends last night and I got home like at 3 a.m. and I took a shower, very hot shower, because we were on the road and like it was crowded and people, so needed to wash that off. And I didn't wash my hair, I just rinsed it and I put some oil in there. So I need to figure out what I'm going to do with it in this very moment. I forgot so many of my things in Miami. Like I had this really great detangling brush and I forgot it in Miami. I forgot my kettle in Miami. What else? I forgot my like blow dryer hair thing. I think what happened is I was just like thinking about all of the essential things, the necessities, and everything else just got the boot. So for my hair, I'm thinking of this middle part bun, but I don't want to do it too low. So I'm going to see how that comes out. I've never filmed with a model before. All my, test subjects have been with friends and family, and then obviously like at school. So I'm a little bit nervous, and I think it was the liquid courage, because I literally just was like, hey, would you be interested in being a model for men's facial? Because, okay, a lot of estheticians can relate to this, but every time we interact with people, we're literally studying their skin. And when I saw his skin, I was like, oh my god, facial extractions. And also like Sham and Danny have been telling me that I need to, like for marketing, I should collaborate with people who are popular and get them to review the service and then post it on their social media. So he's letting me film, obviously because he's a model, but he's letting me film, and then the goal is to get him to review the service on his social media and then share it and talk about his experience. So that's what's going on today. But when they just pitched me the idea to like collaborate with popular people, immediately I was like, no. Because just like having to approach people and ask is already scary for me. I don't want to do that. But he's a friend of theirs, and it was the liquid courage. It was. But can we talk about my uniforms? I love it. Maybe I should use a hard brush for this step. I literally do not know what to do with my hair anymore. I'm kind of fed up of it. Like I want to change, but I don't want to braid my hair because of the edges. Did I braid my hair this year? No. I think I went into this year and I was like, oh my god, I really want to take care of my hair this year and have a really healthy hair care routine, start growing my hair. That did not happen. So maybe going into 2023, I can be more, what's it called, aware, vigilant with my hair care, because currently the only promise I kept with my hair this year was not braiding it. And I intended to, and I canceled the appointments. So should I texturize my hair? I really want to be an edges girly, but my edges are literally the thickest part of my hair, and it's so crazy because it's like just the parameter is super thick and they never stay laid, like never, ever, ever, ever. I think the only way I would get my edges to lay is if I use some kind of wig glue, which I'm not going to do because they're already unhealthy from brushing and braiding and all of that. So I was thinking of texturizing them to make it easier. Like I see people laying down their edges with mousse, and I'm like, how? Eco styler, how? How? And like this gel used to be amazing for my slick back ponytails, and I just feel like it's not doing the trick anymore. And I don't know what I'm doing wrong. Like when I say slick back, like it used to be, and now it's just like after a few minutes, everything is already flying. I can never get the slick back that I'm looking for. What am I doing wrong? Where's my scarf? So I wash my face at 3 a.m. I'm not going to wash my face again. Typically, like when I come from a night out, I don't do a full skincare because I'm exhausted. So I will just do double cleanse to get the makeup off, and I like to use an exfoliating cleanser, something with actives in there. And then sometimes if I'm feeling spicy, I will tone, but more than likely I do not tone my face, and I just go in with a thick layer of moisturizer, and I go to sleep. Always does the trick. Always does the trick. And sometimes if I'm like super exhausted, I don't even moisturize. I just make sure I get the makeup off. That's a must. Okay. So for skincare, I'm going to go in with this toner. It has peptides and essential oils to rejuve and hydrate the skin and give me a nice glow, which I would like under my makeup. Honestly, like the best under your makeup skincare is niacinamide. Like if you have oily skin, that thing is literally magic. Like it's the my hyaluronic acid is finished. I got a little bit. I really played myself when I was coming down, because I'm like, I have all of these samples. I have all of these products from the conference and from school. I don't need to go skincare shopping. That was a big mistake because like now all of my favorite skincare products are finishing, and like I'm not, as a new business owner, I'm not in any position to go skincare shopping right now. And it's annoying because all my favorites are finishing. I might have to like do a little splurge. I wanted to get myself candles for Christmas, but I think I'm going to have to not get the candles and get some skincare because I don't want to be using my backbot products. So I just put on some vitamin C. Like if you're not using vitamin C in the morning, what are you doing with your life? Like it's like this added, y'all, I think I need to do a separate video talking about all my favorite skincare ingredients because What? I get very excited. But I'm still on the hunt for an affordable, effective vitamin C. So far, I haven't seen anything that like I would be like, yeah, this is worth it. I may have to just splurge and get. I really want to try the SkinCeuticals one because that one has the best reviews. But who is spending over $100? I can't remember the price, but I know it's over 100 US for a little bottle of serum. Like, what? If I spend that much money for the serum, I want by the time the bottle is empty, my skin needs to be clear. And I know that will not happen with just like topical products because I have all these like scars, especially on my cheeks, these atrophic scars. No serum will fix that, not even $100 and something serum. So I think I'm going to try La Roche-Posay because, you know, they're a very affordable skincare line, and they're owned by the same company as SkinCeuticals. Yes, I did my research and I was like, so I might try La Roche-Posay. And of course, we need to add that sunscreen, even though I'll be inside all day. Morning! So honestly, like this Chit Protection SPF is the best thing in life. It's like a 3-in-1. It's a sunscreen, the best sunscreen you could afford. Like, look at this. White cast wear. It's the best sunscreen. Why? It's sheer and you don't get a white cast, and it's a physical sunscreen. Like that's all you need. That's all you need. Physical sunscreens. I'll go to my grave and be like, physical sunscreens over chemical sunscreens, especially in our climate. Like, you need the physical protection, so much better for your skin than chemical. I will go to my grave and say that. Put that on my life, put it on my tombstone. So since the pandemic is not, pandemicking like before, I really want to get back into lipsticks because your girl loved a good lipstick. I had so many nude lipsticks, reds, pinks, and I just, it's not happening anymore because when we're walking around wearing masks all the time, who cares about lip products? So, like, in addition to wasting product wearing lipstick, we have mask knee. So I just never bothered with lipsticks anymore, and they all expired. And I think when I was moving back home from Barbados, it wasn't a need to bring down all the lipsticks because we're in a pandemic, nobody's wearing lipsticks, so I just threw them away. But now I really want to get back into lipsticks and glosses. So while I was in Miami, I got some glosses from Walgreens, not realizing that the lip glosses are lip plumpers. So last night I wanted to try one of them because I usually only wear my Fenty Gloss Bomb. So I was like, let me be spontaneous, let me do something different and try one of these lip glosses. Putting the thing on and the thing is tingling my lips. I'm like, and that's when I realized that it was one of these lip plumping lip glosses. Now, these things have never tickled my fancy. I like my lips, I don't need them to look plump. But I didn't want to take it off either because it looked really pretty. But the tingling sensation, nah, that wasn't for me at all. That was not for me at all. What's the time there? Okay. I really have to get downstairs soon so I can set up so that when the guy comes at 10, we can just start the service and I don't have to worry about setting up anymore. And again, I need to find some time this weekend to wash my makeup brushes because that's not of a diva at all. So in my last video, I was dermaplaning my face and I cut off a piece of my eyebrow. And I didn't even realize until the next time I did my makeup, and I'm like, hey, what's going on with my eyebrow? And that's when I realized that the razor blade went with my eyebrow. So I haven't done my eyebrows since graduation because the person I went to get my eyebrows done, I didn't like the job they did. But you know, I needed my eyebrows done. I couldn't have these caterpillars walking around for graduation. What? But nobody does it like Maria at all. At all. Maria is the only person who gives me the brow shape that I like. The only person. So I'm not going to touch them until they fully grow back, and then the only thing I'll do is, you know, shave off the unibrow, and that's about it. I'm not touching my eyebrows. But now y'all will get to see my brow routine. This is like a mini makeup video as well. And also, I hope y'all don't mind long vlogs. Personally, I could watch 1.5 hour vlogs. Like, these are my favorites. And they're not, like, when you find your favorite YouTubers, they don't even have to be doing anything too exciting, like just going about their day with the camera. These are my favorite type of vlogs, like favorite. They're not trying to do anything exciting for entertainment. They're just living their life. That's the content I love. That's the content I love. So I have a new mirror. Well, it's not new. This is the mirror I used to keep my crystals on, but I have them propped up on my bedside table. I brought the other mirror to the studio for decoration. So I've been using this for my makeup the last week and a half. I'm starting to feel hungry and I don't like that, because breakfast was not in the plan. And on my eyebrow pencil finishing, and just yesterday, when I was doing my makeup yesterday, I'm like, that brow pencil really lasted long. I don't even remember why I bought it. I think I got it at Target last year. And look the thing finish. I really, honestly, like, I really played myself while I was in Miami. I didn't stock up on makeup. I didn't stock up on skincare. Like, what was I doing with my life? And it's only now I'm suffering the consequences. I'm suffering the consequences. I could have gotten all of my things. Just get duplicates, like get 3, get 4, so I have my stock. And look, now I have to go and order. I need to get like a little set of makeup brushes, but the little ones, especially for my eyebrows. Like, I've had these brushes for over a decade, and that's not of a diva. We're supposed to change our brushes like every 2 years or so. But it's like, in my mind, you know, they're still doing the job, so why change them? But it's starting to look crusty, and you know, that's not okay. There's this cute new, I don't know if it's a restaurant as well, but this little bar like at the edge of Grosley, right underwater, like the space between um the landings and Grosley. And it's like the vibe is really nice, and I like places that are right on the water. The lighting, the ambience is really, really nice. The only thing is they did have mirrors in the bathroom. Never mind, never mind. Never mind, I spoke too fast. They did. One thing about me, I don't know what light makeup is. Light makeup? This is light makeup for me. The girlies that can go out with just, you know, some under eye concealer and mascara, you have a special place in my heart. I don't know how you do it. I tried that and I was just like, I'm not feeling this at all. I need my full base. And the one thing about me, like, base makeup is my favorite. Like, you can keep the eyeshadows and the lashes and all of that stuff, but you see, base complexion makeup, that's where it's at for me personally. Like, you will see my base looking flawless, and I just have like mascara and lip gloss. That's it, and maybe some inner corner highlight. That's where it's at for me. I want to be a lash girly though. I do want to be a lash girly, but we'll see. That will come in time. That will come in time. I really like the look of like a hybrid lash extension, but I heard over time your lashes start to fall out, and I don't know how I feel about that. I don't like that. So I will have to attempt with the lash bands, but your girl is very impatient, and I don't like when I don't pick up things easily. Like, if I cannot learn it immediately, in my mind it's not for me. And that's how I felt about lashes. That's how I felt about lashes. This NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer is like a gift from God. It's the best concealer I have ever used. It pairs well with any foundation, and it's just amazing. Like, look at this. This is so great. And I've had this Too Faced multi-use sculpting concealer since 2019. Like, which company gives you so much concealer? This is like the size of a foundation, and this is their foundation bottle. Like, who gives? How much is in here? 0.5 fluid ounces of concealer. How much is in the NARS? 0.2. So that's a lot. Like, I feel like the 0.2 is standard for concealer because you're only using it in certain areas. Like, it doesn't go all over your face. But Too Faced said, nope, I'm giving you guys extra. Like, I've had this for years because I literally only use it for my eyebrows. And like, to be on the safe side, they tell you that the makeup expires. It has a shelf life of 12 months. I don't know about all of that. The makeup expires when I say it expires. The only thing I would take seriously when it comes to cosmetics expiring is skincare. But with makeup, I will take my chances. But honestly, like, if you have a product, a skincare product for more than a year, you're not using the product, because how you have that for so long? That should last you 3 months max, and then you replenish after 3-4 months. A year, what you have that doing? You're not using it. You're not using it. So for the past few weeks, I've been using a damp beauty spray. The nose contour today was on point. The past few weeks, I've been using a damp beauty sponge for my to set my powder. Chef's Kiss. Chef's Kiss. It just seals everything in without making it look cakey. I don't know. When I tell y'all makeup is magic, y'all will believe me. You also saw how crusty I was looking a while ago. And look at that. I'm not even done yet. So the beauty sponge trick is to make sure that you squeeze out all of the excess water, to where if you squeeze it, no water comes out, but it's still damp. And then you take your powder, put it in the cover. And I love this sponge for my what's it called, for setting my under eye. And you just tap in the areas you want to set, and then you take your brush and blend everything out. This just makes it look so bright. And what? Yes. Brush, I'm using my Fenty Set It Loose powder. I love this powder. Like, I've been using it consistently for maybe 4 years. From the time Fenty dropped their makeup, that's the powder I've been using. And the thing about me is I love makeup. Like, I love my makeup, but I'm not a makeup hoarder. Like, once I find products that I love, that's what I'll buy. Like, I won't try new things at all. Skincare is a different story. The only thing I feel like I need to look for in terms of new makeup is a good bronzer or powder contour. That's the only thing. Because I've been using this Juvia's Place palette, but I feel like this is way too warm to use as a contour. I mean, I've been doing it. I use it more like a bronzer, and I mix it with the blush color, but I still feel like it gives too much of a purplish hue instead of like a shadow, which I'm looking for in my contour. And it's way too pigmented. I feel like blushes and contours should not be so pigmented. I feel like these products should be very sheer and buildable, but this super pigmented. I always go over it with powder to make sure it's not too visible. Do I want to do highlight today? I think I'll skip the highlight. I'll just highlight my inner corners and that's about it. Okay, mascara. Hey, I'm just realizing a lot of my products are from Too Faced. This mascara is from Too Faced. I need to replenish as well. This is the best mascara of life. You can argue with someone who cares, but I don't. This mascara is it for me. I've been using it for like 3 years. I think this is my fourth tube of this mascara. So as soon as I get downstairs, I need to turn on the towel warmer, organize my linens, and then thank God I made the bed before I left last night, so I don't have to worry about that. But need to set the vibes. What's the best music to play during a men's facial? I feel like I just have to go generic, like relaxation, meditation music. But I like when I can play slow jams, but I don't know. Typically what I've been doing is asking clients what kind of music they would like to hear during their service and just playing that from a YouTube playlist. Like one girl, I asked her like what would she like to hear, and she's like Ed Sheeran, and in my mind I'm like, really? But it was so nice. It was so nice. I just played this like 3-hour long Ed Sheeran playlist on YouTube, and it was nice. But most people say they don't care to play anything. But there's this guy who does these YouTube playlists. His name is Bobby NSENGA or something like that. I don't remember his how his last name pronounces, how you pronounce his last name. But his playlists are so fire, and like the whole ambience of the video is literally something you can play on a big screen, because he's just there in these really beautifully decorated rooms DJing, and it's so nice, like super relaxing. And the songs, most of the time I don't know the songs, but they're just super chill. Okay, that's it for the complexion. So now I'm ready to go downstairs. I just need to put some socks and my Crocs on and pack up and go down. This looks cute. This is a cute hairstyle. I look cute. One thing I want to be more disciplined in doing in 2023 is taking my supplements, because I have PCOS and I cannot play with my vitamin C and my magnesium and my zinc and my calcium and my iron. Like, I need to be on track. Like, it's a need at this point. But my lips were getting really dark. Like, when I tell you dark, and it happens so quickly. And I thought it was because of the dentist, like, because they usually put the little suction thing to hang on your mouth. So I thought that's what caused my lips to get dark, because it did start on the side where he put the suction thing. And I asked him and he was like, oh, this is something that happens. And in my mind, I'm like, no, it's not. You caused it. He's like, this is something that happens, and typically it starts in the gums. Like, you can see like the parameter of the gums turning black, and it happens with the lips. But he's like, your gums are not turning black, so he doesn't understand like why my lips are getting so dark. But then I saw Sunita's vlog, and she was talking about how after she got burnt with the coffee, someone told her that when you have low iron, that happens with your lips. And I remember my doctor telling me that I have low iron, and she actually prescribed me iron that I did not take. So I started taking the iron, and literally in a week, my lips started lightening. How crazy is that? How crazy is that? So these are the supplements I take. It's 4 pills. And I actually want to start taking my pro and prebiotics, which, I mean, it's better if you take it in the morning, because that's before you eat, and it's very good for digestive. This one is really good for digestive and reproductive health, but I'm not there yet. Let me take these first, and then eventually I'll incorporate this one into the mix. So, thumbs up.